Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the craziest, most exciting set of Resident Evil 4 Remake leaks that we've gotten so far. And these leaks aren't just some random leaks off of 4chan or random leaks off of Reddit. The person who reported on these leaks is actually somebody from Game Informer, or I think he used to work at Game Informer, now he works somewhere else. It is a huge article, and today I'm going to break down the most important parts about these leaks that you guys need to hear about. There is a lot here to cover, and I'm super excited, and I think these leaks are going to excite you guys as well. As always, before we get started, a big thumbs up is greatly appreciated, and without further ado, let's get into it. So a lot of people are reporting on these leaks, and I don't just mean one person or two people, I mean a ton of different people. I mean, even Jacksepticeye is in the replies, saying things like a lot of people are hyped about these leaks. Okay, so I'm gonna break these down point by point, and I'm going to explain the most important parts that you guys need to know. So this tweet comes from Nibble. I have no idea how to say his name. I apologize for butchering your name, but basically the first point, it says new report on Resident Evil 4 Remake. And the first point says the village scene and a decent portion of the game takes place at night now. And then it goes on to basically say that, for example, the village section at the beginning of Resident Evil 4, where you fight all of those Ganados and then you fight the chainsaw guy, that part is going to take place at night. Take a moment to think about that. Imagine how tension-filled that intro sequence is, but imagine now playing that sequence at night. That is going to be terrifying. The next point says the game is going to be scarier and inspired by the Resident Evil 4 betas, which of course were the canceled versions of Resident Evil 4 before we got the actual Resident Evil 4 that we got. So I wonder what this means, because in the Resident Evil 4 betas before the full game came out, we saw things like the Hookman and possessed dolls, and it was just creepy and just terrifying. The next point says the side characters are going to have bigger roles, which if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I've basically been predicting this. I think it's common sense that all of the side characters such as Ada and Lewis and all these other guys are going to have expanded roles. It also says that Ada's campaign is going to be expanded, which of course was Separate Ways, which I also predicted is going to be in the RE4 remake. Separate Ways was such a big part of the original game, so it just makes sense that it's going to be there. And I'm glad it's going to be expanded, because as much as I love Separate Ways, I do feel like there was some story parts that could have been expanded upon, so I'm super excited to hear this as well. Okay, now if you've read the title, you probably saw release date, so that's probably what you're waiting for. Now let me just say that again, none of this is confirmed, but the fact that a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are reporting on this, I feel like there's some credibility. Okay, I don't think you guys are ready for this, but I'm super excited. Are you ready? Okay. The game is possibly getting announced early 2022. No, not 2023. Early 2022, the year that we're in right now. So that could mean sometime in the next 4 months, we could possibly get a trailer or an announcement for the Resident Evil 4 remake. But we're not done yet. So a while back, I actually made a video on a Resident Evil 4 remake leak where concept art of Albert Wesker got leaked. And apparently it says right here that the report also mentions that a supposed leak that shows a Wesker redesign is not connected to this remake. It was part of a now canceled RE project. So apparently that leaked Albert Wesker concept art that everybody saw, and that, the concept art that I talked about, apparently it's not from the RE4 remake. Apparently it's from a completely different canceled Resident Evil game. And it also says right here that Shinji Mikami was supposed to work on the Resident Evil 4 remake, but he basically declined because he was busy with his own game studio, which I feel like we've known about for a while. But leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about these leaks? Twitter is going crazy right now. YouTube is going crazy right now. There are so many people hyped about these leaks. But as always, if you guys enjoyed, a big thumbs up is greatly appreciated. And if you're new around here, I post daily Resident Evil content. I do leaks, reviews, commentaries, and things like that. So if that interests you, then be sure to subscribe. But with that being said, I will catch all of you in the next one. And peace out.